Welcome. You've arrived at the edge of the waking world. And now, it's time to let go. This is the river beyond the mind, a guided sleep story designed to help you dissolve into stillness. Over the next hour, you'll journey inward through memories, breath, and silence until even thought fades. All you need to do is listen and breathe. Let your body soften. Let your mind loosen. Let the current begin. You are safe here. You are home. Now, drift. Tonight, you are not where you were. You are somewhere softer, somewhere quieter, somewhere slower. You are not expected to do. You are only asked to rest. Somewhere beneath the noise of thought, beneath the weight of the day, a river awaits. It doesn't ask questions. It only flows. Tonight, you will follow that current and let go. So close your eyes. Let the lids become heavier with each breath. Let the skin around your face soften. Let your shoulders sink. Let gravity carry the weight for you now. Breathe in softly and breathe out slower than before. Let your body remember the rhythm it was born with. Let your breath begin to move like tides. Let your inner world begin to open, petal by petal. You are not here to fix anything, not here to solve, not here to strive. You are here to return to yourself, to silence, to sleep. Let go now. Let the breath be your boat. Let the space between words widen like a doorway. Let this story carry you where you need to go. And now we begin. There is a gate, old, wooden, covered in moss. Its surface is rough, weathered by time, but the way it stands feels deliberate, like it was placed there, just for you. Beyond it lies the edge of the known world. A world beyond maps, beyond memory. The place you reach not by traveling, but by surrendering. You place your hand on the latch. It creaks, not from rust, but from reverence, as though it knows you've come to leave something behind. With a soft breath, you push it open. A cool wind slips through the opening, brushing past your face like the breath of a dream. It smells of soil, and starlight. You step through. The light shifts. Colors fade into twilight tones. Indigo, deep violet, pale blue. The sounds of your busy world hush and are replaced by a gentle hush of the wind weaving through tall grass. You walk a path you've never walked, but it feels familiar. Familiar like the melody of a song you used to hum as a child. Familiar like your grandmother's voice, remembered in a whisper. The earth beneath your feet is soft, like memory, springy, gentle, like it's welcoming you home. Above, the sky is an endless dome of soft stars, not sharp or cold, but pulsing gently like warm candlelight across velvet. Every step is lighter than the last. The tension in your shoulders begins to melt. Your jaw loosens. The space behind your eyes softens. You begin to notice something subtle. The world here listens. Every breath you take softens the ground beneath you. Every thought you let go of brightens the dim starlight above. The path winds. It doesn't rush. It meanders like thought, like mist, like the way dreams drift in and out. And with each curve, a little more of your past is left behind. You do not need it here. Not your to-do list, not your plans, not your name. Only your breath, only your being, only your quiet. A soft sound catches your ear, a bell perhaps, or wind chimes in the far distance, or the memory of laughter from a place long gone. You pause. Let the stillness soak in. Feel the way your chest rises and falls without needing effort. This is what it means to arrive, not at a place, but at a state. You are not lost. You are arriving. You are safe. You are allowed to rest. As you walk further, the sky deepens. The last hints of sunlight fade into indigo and plum. Fireflies begin to appear. Tiny flickers of warmth dancing through the air like thoughts that no longer need form. And there, in the distance, the path bends, and something new begins. You do not know what lies ahead, and that, too, is peace. The path narrows. Soft grass turns into layered moss beneath your feet. Each step now feels quieter, more sacred, as if the earth beneath you is whispering, "Tread softly here. This is where old thoughts sleep." You enter the forest. Tall trees surround you like gentle sentinels. Their trunks are wide and covered in velvety green. Some lean inward slightly as though listening. The light fades to a muted golden glue, filtering through branches like memories passing through time. These trees are old, older than language, older than your oldest worry. You sense it in your body, in the bones. These trees remember. You walk deeper. Every branch holds a thought you once had, some sharp, some quiet, some kind, some not. You pause beside one tree. Its bark is knotted in a spiral, and inside that knot, a memory. You touch it. A conversation from years ago comes rushing back. Something unfinished, words unsaid. But now, instead of regret, you feel forgiveness. Not because anyone asked for it, but because the forest does not hold grudges. It only holds space. You continue walking. A vine dangles near your path. As you brush it aside, you feel a tingle run down your spine. A belief you used to hold. Let's go. You breathe. Inhale, awareness. Exhale, release. With each step, the forest accepts more of what you've been carrying. It takes nothing from you. It only opens space. Up ahead, a tree glows faintly. Its leaves shimmer like the surface of a quiet lake. You sit beneath it. The trunk behind you feels like the back of a giant, gentle guardian. You close your eyes. The air is filled with sounds, not loud, not sharp, just present. A wind sighing through high branches. A drop of water falling onto a soft leaf. A low hum, as if the forest itself is breathing with you. A leaf flutters down. You catch it in your palm. It holds a thought you forgot you had. I must always be strong. You look at it. You let it go. It drifts down, down into the moss and disappears. and you feel lighter. You open your eyes. The forest has changed, not because it moved, because you have. There's more space between the trees now, more air in your lungs, more silence in your mind. And up ahead, you see something shift. Not a thing, but a presence. It moves like mist. It flows like breath. It circles you, and you realize it is not a person. It is the wind, and the wind has come to guide you. The air shifts. It doesn't come with force, but with invitation. A breeze that spirals near your ankles, then your chest, then your face. It does not demand. It arrives gently, as though it already knows you've been waiting. This is no ordinary wind. It has presence. It moves with purpose, yet without direction. It circles you like a shawl woven from air and memory. You close your eyes, and you feel it, almost whispering into your skin. It speaks, not in language, but in rhythm, in breath, in knowing. It says, without words, you've come far, but not alone. I've always been here, in every still moment, in every breath you forgot to notice. You listen, and the wind listens back. You take a step forward. The path beneath your feet shifts slightly. You are no longer walking on moss or dirt or stone. You're walking on something more subtle, something like thought or dream, or the memory of sand. The trees have thinned. The sky above is wide, and the wind begins to move ahead of you. You follow it. It doesn't move in a straight line. It dances, loops, swirls like joy. It reminds you of laughter, the kind that bubbles up without warning, of moments you didn't plan, but will never forget. The wind brings you to a stream, narrow, quiet, barely moving. Its surface is glass, reflecting the stars and trees and sky. You kneel, look into the water, and see yourself, not your body, not your reflection, but something deeper, the self beneath the noise, the one who watches, gently, without judgment. The wind circles again, whispering, "You are already whole. You've always been whole. There is nothing to chase here, only something to return to. You sit. The breeze settles around you like a familiar blanket. It hums, not a song exactly, but a vibration, a tone, low, slow, comforting. You feel it vibrate in your chest, in your throat, in your fingertips, and you begin to feel stillness. The kind of stillness that comes not from silence, but from surrender, from trusting the wind, from trusting your breath, from trusting that you do not need to move to be moved. The wind tells stories in swirls, in lifts, in spirals. One current brings the memory of kindness, a gentle smile from a stranger, a time you forgave without knowing how. Another breeze stirs an image, a field, a sky, a younger version of you, arms outstretched, spinning. Free, not needing to know what comes next. You open your hands now and feel the air curl through your fingers. You are lighter. You are clearer. You are more than form. You are breath. You are flowing. You are the dance of wind and silence. The stream still ripples, the sky still turns, but something has shifted in you. The wind begins to rise, not away, but forward, toward what comes next, and you rise too. Not because it is time to go, but because it is time to be guided. The wind moves, and you follow, not walking, drifting, toward the next gate, toward the inner temple, toward what waits within. You arrive at a clearing. The trees part with quiet reverence, like curtains drawn back for a sacred scene. And there it is. A small temple, built not of stone or wood, but of memory. Its walls pulse faintly, glowing with warm amber light, like a candle you forgot you lit, still burning gently. The air here smells like rain on warm stone, lavender, old books, safety. You approach slowly. Each step feels guided. like the earth itself is saying, yes, here, now. You reach the threshold. The doorway is open, but it doesn't pull you in. It welcomes. Inside, the room is circular. Its ceiling is high and domed like a sky turned inward. Candles line the edges, but they do not flicker. They glow steadily with no flame. And in the center of the room sits a child. Not just any child. You. But younger, not smaller, not less, just untouched. Untouched by deadlines, untouched by noise, untouched by the voices that told you who to be. They look up at you and they smile. Not with recognition, but with relief, because you came back. You sit beside them, cross-legged on the floor. They don't speak. They don't need to. Your presence is enough. Their eyes are soft mirrors. You see not just yourself, but a self you buried beneath responsibility, beneath worry, beneath the years. And now, here it is. Here you are. The child reaches behind them and offers you something. A stone, smooth, warm, glowing faintly with gold. You place it on your chest. And suddenly, you remember, not a moment, but a feeling of running without needing a reason, of the sky above you and the dirt beneath your feet, of being okay with not knowing. You feel tears rise, not because you're sad, but because you're found. The child places their hand over yours, whispers, "You remembered me. That's all I ever wanted." You sit together in that silence, letting it hold you. There is no healing to force. It is already happening. The candles grow brighter. The air feels lighter. Your breath slower. Your heart calmer. You look at them again, and this time you smile first. The child nods, stands, and walks toward the center of the room. A spiral begins to glow on the floor. A portal, perhaps. A passage. The child steps inside it. And instead of vanishing, they become light. And you inhale and feel them in your breath. They never left. They were just waiting for you to return. the temple begins to dim, not from sadness, but from peace. You rise. You walk toward the exit, and as you do, you feel taller, not in height, but in wholeness. You step outside, and the wind is waiting. The sky above pulses with stars, and in the distance, you see a lone figure waiting. Robes of silver, eyes like galaxies. The watcher of the sky has come. It is time to learn how to let go, to become light, to look upward, to become free. You step into a wide open space. The trees are gone. The walls are gone. Even the ground beneath you feels less like earth and more like air made solid. Above you, an unending sky, a dome of indigo, deep and soft, and scattered across it, stars. But these are not stars as you've known them. They pulse. They shimmer gently, like they are breathing with you, like they are waiting. You take a step forward, and there, on a smooth stone platform, sits a figure. They wear robes of silver and indigo. Their hair flows like liquid light. Their eyes, you cannot describe them, only that they seem to hold galaxies. This is the Watcher. They do not speak, but you feel their presence, immense and quiet and kind. They motioned for you to sit. You do. The air around you is still. The sky above moves slowly, like thought, like time in a dream. The Watcher finally speaks, not with sound, but inside your mind. Do you see these stars? You look up, you nod. They are not distant. Each star begins to flicker, one by one. They are your thoughts, your memories, your attachments. You feel your breath slow. You look again. Some stars are bright, some barely flicker. Some blink with intensity. Some fade like sighs. The Watcher raises a hand, and one star vanishes. You gasp, not in fear, but in recognition. That one was a thought you held for years. One that said you were not enough. Gone, just like that. The Watcher speaks again. Not every thought must stay. You look up again, and you begin. One by one, you let them go. That tight expectation, gone. That wound you revisited again and again, gone. That future you feared, gone. That mistake you wore like armor, gone. Breath by breath, a star fades, and with it, a weight lifts. You begin to feel weightless, not empty, not lost, just clear. The sky grows wider. The stars that remain are soft, warm, gentle. They do not demand, they shine. You close your eyes, and the watcher speaks once more. You are not your thoughts. You are the space between them. You breathe, and something within you opens, not a door, but a sky. You are not shrinking, you are expanding. The watcher places a hand over your heart. A warm glow begins there and spreads through your chest, through your limbs, through your breath, until your whole being glows softly like a low star. You are not fading, you are becoming light. The watcher stands, points toward the horizon, where sky meets silver water, where something flows, not with speed, but with intention. The river, it is calling. The watcher speaks one last time. Go, and let yourself be carried. You bow, and the watcher bows back, and then they are gone, not vanished, just returned to the sky. You turn and begin walking. No thoughts, no burdens, just breathe, just glow. Toward the river, toward surrender, toward the stillest sleep. You arrive, but this time you don't stop. You simply become present. The trees fade behind you. the stars above dim to a soft silver haze. And there it is, the river. It doesn't roar, it doesn't rush. It flows like the breath of the world itself. A gentle current, glowing not with light, but with knowing. Its surface shimmers like moonlight on memory. Its sound is soft, like lullabies long forgotten, still echoing in the space behind your thoughts. You step toward it, and you notice it's already moving in rhythm with your breath. You dip your toes in. It is warm, not hot, not cool, but perfectly welcoming. You feel no resistance, no fear, only invitation. You wade deeper until the water meets your waist, then your shoulders. Then you let go. You float, not because you try, but because there is nothing left to hold. The river carries you, not forward, not backward, just through. Through memories you no longer need to hold, through names you no longer need to wear, through stories that were never yours to carry. Above you, the sky breathes with stars. Below you, the river hums. And you dissolve, not into nothing, but into everything. You are not a shape anymore. You are flowing. You are the feeling of the world exhaling. You float through canyons made of silence, under arches carved from moonlight. Each bend in the river slows your thoughts. Each ripple erases a layer of tension. Each curve guides you deeper into surrender. Time is gone, not stopped, just irrelevant. There are no clocks here, no ends, no beginnings. Only breathe, only drift, only peace. You are being unmade, not destroyed, but unbound. Your edges blur, your burdens lift. You are light on water. You are a weightless thought. You are a spirit in motion. And the river holds you perfectly, patiently, lovingly. You begin to hear nothing, and in that nothing, you find everything. No words, no narrative, just the slow, sacred rhythm of sleep descending. stillness is no longer a destination. It is who you are now. You drift further until even thought itself surrenders. Even breath becomes silent. Even you become rest. There is no more story now, only softness, only rhythm, only rest. The river no longer carries you, because you are the river. You are not a listener. You are not a thinker. You are the space between words. You are the warmth beneath silence. There is no voice now, only a presence, like a blanket that has always covered you, like the last flicker of candlelight before dreams begin. You do not need to return. You are already home. You do not need to understand. You are already whole. Let go of needing to hear. Let go of needing to know. Let sleep take you. Let the stillness rock you. Let your breath slow into nothing. Let your muscles dissolve. Let your bones soften. Let your heart wander and nest. You are safe. You are weightless. You are beyond the edge of everything you've ever worried about. And there is nothing here but peace. Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.